can you know God's position and God's mind towards the land per time if you are a stranger on the water? Do you know how many powers are in this land? How many souls are in this territory? You will require a level of devotion to God for God to tell you, exercise dominion over London. Because if there's any signal from heaven, you can pick it. It's on the strength of that signal that you can give laws and legislation over the land. But if you are not devoted to God, you will never be entrusted with that level of power. And so you have devotion. It's a major aspect of the believer's consecration. And then you have sacrifice. What you can receive is directly proportional to what you can give. If you can't give, you will not have room to receive. It's a law in this kingdom. It's a give, it shall be given unto you. If nothing can leave you, nothing can come to you. And so when God is giving entrustments to men, go and check their portfolio in the spirit. There's a weight of sacrifice. And so when we talk consecration, these are broad dimensions of the believer's consecration. Now let me outline some specific consecration that touches on some of these dimensions for a believer's life. Look at sacrifice, for example. God told Abraham, Genesis chapter 12 from verse 1 to 3. He said, get thee out of thy country, get thee out of thy kindred, get thee out of thy father's house, and go to the land that I will show you. And he said, in blessing I will bless you. And God began to say a lot of things. He said, he that blesses you is blessed, he that curses you is cursed. And he said, in thee shall all the families of the earth be blessed. That was a promise. He never experienced it. On the Genesis chapter 22 from verse 1, he said, now God had told Abraham to take his son Isaac, the one that he loves, and take him to one of the mountains of Moriah, and there sacrifice him as an offering. And in verse 5, Abraham came and told the men, he said, wait, we are going yonder to worship. That's to tell you the kind of heart that the man had. That's what will determine the power that he could wield, or he will ever wield. And when Abraham went up, even the son asked him, where's the sacrifice? He said, God will provide. He had given the guy up in his heart. And when Abraham lifted his hand to kill the boy, from verse 11 to 14, God told him, don't raise your hand against the boy. He said, now I know. The question is, I thought you were homicide. What do you mean by now I know? Don't you know the end from the beginning? Of course it does. But you have to prove it, because there's a legality in the realm that you are able to sacrifice so that you can handle the power. It was after that was done that God now swore by himself. He said, by myself have I sworn. In blessings I will bless you. You move 2 chapters later, Genesis 34 verse 1. He said Abraham was old and well stricken in age, and the Lord had blessed him in all things. You cannot become until your consecration takes you there, and sacrifice is one of it. In 2 Timothy chapter 2 from verse 19, he said the standard of the Lord standeth sure. He said therefore the Lord knoweth them that are his. That is purity. He said they that name the name of the Lord, he said they must depart from iniquity. He now told us in a great house there are many vessels. Some are of gold, some is silver, some is wood, some is hay. They say, what makes you a vessel of honor or a vessel of dishonor? It's not that you are silver or gold. It has nothing to do with it.